Imagine a life where the sea is not just a resource, but the very foundation of your existence. A life where land is not a necessity, but the ocean is home. Welcome to the world of the Bajau, a nomadic tribe who have lived on the sea for centuries. Known as the Sea Gypsies, the Bajau tribe has created an extraordinary way of life that's deeply tied to the ocean. Today, we'll explore the fascinating lifestyle, incredible diving skills, and the challenges they face as they continue to live in harmony with the sea. The Bajau people are an indigenous ethnic group who primarily reside in Southeast Asia, particularly in the Philippines, Malaysia, and Indonesia. For centuries, the Bajau have lived on the sea, residing in small, floating villages or on boats, moving from place to place in search of fish and a sustainable life. They are often called Sea Gypsies because of their nomadic way of life and their incredible ability to survive on the open water. Unlike most people who live on land, the Bajau have no permanent homes on dry land. They build their homes on stilts above the water or live on boats known as lepa-lepa. Their floating villages are scattered across the waters of the Philippines, Malaysia, and Indonesia, allowing them to remain close to the resources they depend on for survival. These small, self-sufficient communities drift across the seas, in sync with the rhythms of the ocean. This unique nomadic lifestyle has allowed the Bajau to remain isolated from the modern world for centuries. One of the most remarkable features of Bajau life is their extraordinary ability to dive. For generations, the Bajau have perfected the art of breath-hold diving, diving without oxygen tanks to depths of up to 60 meters, and sometimes even deeper. Bajau divers are able to stay underwater for several minutes, hunting for fish, sea cucumbers, and other marine life. Their diving skills are so impressive that researchers have studied them extensively to understand how they can hold their breath for such long periods of time. What's even more astounding is that the Bajau's spleens are larger than those of other humans, which allows them to store more oxygen for their dives. For the Bajau, the sea is not just a source of food, but a sacred and vital part of their culture and identity. They have a deep spiritual connection to the ocean, believing it to be a source of life and sustenance. The ocean is the center of their world, and their way of life revolves around it. Whether it's fishing, diving, or simply navigating their boats, every aspect of Bajau life is tied to the sea. Even their traditions, music, and stories often center around the ocean and the creatures that live within it. Despite their remarkable adaptability, life on the sea is not without its challenges. Overfishing, environmental degradation, and political issues have all threatened the Bajau's traditional way of life. As the world becomes more connected, the Bajau are increasingly being pushed toward land-based settlements, a transition that many find difficult. Forced to abandon their traditional, sea-based homes, many Bajau face economic hardships and the loss of their cultural identity. The sea, which has always been their home, is now a source of uncertainty. The younger generation of Bajau is increasingly looking toward the land for education and better opportunities, but it comes at a cost. While they continue to learn the traditional skills of diving and fishing, many Bajau children are now attending school on land and interacting with the outside world in ways their ancestors never did. This shift toward modernity is changing the future of the Bajau tribe, and while some fear the loss of their culture, others see it as a way to create new opportunities for their people. The question remains, how can the Bajau continue to preserve their traditions while adapting to the challenges of the modern world? While the future remains uncertain, there are efforts to preserve the Bajau's cultural heritage. Organizations and community leaders are working to protect their way of life and provide support as they face these changes. By focusing on education, sustainable fishing practices, and cultural preservation, the Bajau hope to ensure that their traditions will continue for future generations. The Bajau are a living testament to the human spirit's ability to adapt and thrive in the most challenging of environments. Their bond with the sea is deep, unbreakable, and uniquely their own. As the world continues to change, the Bajau tribe is navigating a new era, but they remain deeply rooted in their oceanic culture. The challenges are real, but so is their resilience. Thank you for joining us on this journey to learn about the incredible Bajau people. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories from around the world.